She tried to make herself as small as possible, her back pressed against the cold bathroom tiles, her arms stretched protectively in front of the little girl trembling behind the toilet. Her eyes were locked on the bathroom door, waiting terrified for the moment the handle would turn. She knew he was inside the house. Every second felt heavier than the last. The silence wasn't comforting. It was suffocating. Then suddenly, she felt something solid pressing against her thigh. Her phone. She had completely forgotten it was still in her pocket. Yesenia Barragan lived in California with her 4-year-old daughter, Zoe. She was the kind of mother who planned everything, rarely leaving her child alone. But that week, life had cornered her. A mandatory business meeting out of town. No excuses, no room to say no. Leaving Zoe behind wasn't an option she took lightly. After weighing every possibility, she asked her younger sister, Savannah Jones, to babysit. Savannah had watched children before, but this time felt different. Yesenia's mother tried to reassure her, insisting Savannah would be fine. Still, a quiet unease settled in Yesenia's chest as she packed her bags. That feeling never left. Earlier that afternoon, Savannah and Zoe had been curled up on the couch in the family home in Montclair, California. A Disney movie played softly as Zoe sang along, completely carefree. The neighborhood was quiet, safe, ordinary, until the knock. Savannah muted the TV and walked toward the door. She wasn't expecting anyone. Through the peephole, she saw a man standing outside. He wore a hat pulled low, his face partially hidden. Something about him felt wrong, instantly wrong. Her instinct screamed at her to step back. She didn't answer. The knocking continued. Then it stopped. Relief washed over her too soon. The doorknob began to rattle. Her heart slammed against her ribs as the knocking returned. Louder this time. Violent. Demanding. Savannah grabbed Zoe and ran. Down the hallway, into the master bedroom. Then the bathroom. She locked the door just as the sound of splintering wood echoed through the house. He had broken in. Savannah crouched in front of Zoe, whispering that they were playing a game. That she had to be quiet, very quiet. Her voice trembled despite her effort to stay calm. Heavy footsteps moved through the house. Drawers opened, doors slammed. The man was searching. Closer. Savannah positioned herself between Zoe and the door, bracing for the worst. Her eyes never left the handle. That's when she felt the phone in her pocket again. Her fingers shook as she pulled it out. She typed fast. Too fast. The first message sent by accident. I'm baby. Autocorrect. Her breath caught. She tried again. He's inside, Mom. He's gonna hear me. She hit send and waited. Minutes crawled by like hours. Savannah stared at the bathroom door, barely breathing. Every sound outside felt amplified: the creak of the floorboards, the shuffle of heavy boots, the slow opening of drawers. Whoever the man was, he wasn't in a hurry. He was confident. Too confident. Zoe clutched Savannah's arm, her tiny body shaking. Savannah lowered her head, whispering reassurance. She wasn't sure she believed herself. She kept glancing at her phone, praying for a response. Miles away, Yesenia read the message. Her heart stopped. She tried calling. No answer. She called again. Still nothing. Panic surged, but she forced herself to think. She knew she couldn't get there in time. Police response could be too slow. Then she remembered the neighbor. She dialed immediately, her voice breaking as she explained everything. The neighbor didn't hesitate. He grabbed what he could and ran. Back in the house, the footsteps paused just outside the bedroom. Savannah held her breath. The bathroom door handle twitched. Then voices. A man shouted. Another voice answered back. The intruder panicked. Savannah heard hurried footsteps, a crash, then the front door slamming open. Silence followed, deep, absolute silence. Moments later, the bathroom door opened slowly. The neighbor stood there. You're safe, he said. Savannah collapsed, tears streaming down her face as she hugged Zoe tightly. They were alive. They had been invisible, missed by seconds. Police arrived soon after, sweeping the house with a K-9 unit. The intruder was gone. No trace, no arrest. Just broken wood and shaken nerves. When Yesenia finally arrived, she dropped to her knees, pulling both girls into her arms. Savannah had saved her daughter's life. Not with strength, but with instinct, courage, and a forgotten phone in her pocket. Even today, Savannah admits the fear hasn't fully left. He's still out there, she said quietly. But she also knows this. That day, she didn't freeze. She didn't scream. She didn't run. She protected. And sometimes, survival begins with one quiet message, sent at the right moment.